The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions. The following is a presentation.
I thought I turned that off.
We're on a loop.
Yeah, we are. I thought I turned that off. Apparently I didn't.
Yeah. Good morning.
You have to hit enter. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Liquid Lunch, Texas' Live Midday Crapper Show.
Yes, it is. All right. I need you to get right into it.
Oh.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
Let me know.
You're hot.
J.J. Watt is a Cardinal.
I just told you that. You got that information because of me.
Listen.
The non-sports fan.
Can we?
I'm sorry.
Set your ego aside. Set
All
your
right.
ego aside.
I'll set it aside.
And just I was letting people let that sink in. And you literally just took a big dump all over that process. People have to let that sink in.
Have you never met me?
No,
Is it your first time meeting me?
But we've been doing this show for like 87 years now.
Oh, really?
So
because it feels like 2000.
I know. So literally just restrain your desire to
It's so hard.
not. Yes, you showed me a tweet that somebody else sent you. Congratulations, you got the scoop in this room of two people and a dog. Maybe are the dogs in here? I don't even know.
I don't know.
No, so two people.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, let's try that again. J.J. Watt is a Cardinal.
I'm kidding.
Again, you're letting.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing anything.
All right.
I'm trying to share this.
Yeah, do that.
I'm trying.
Work on that.
I'm trying.
Welcome into the show, everybody. That doesn't really change anything. We knew he was no longer a Texan, but, get used to seeing him in Cardinal red and white or whatever, playing with the Cardinals. If you watch football still or care about what's going on outside of Houston, I'm just a Texans fan. I'm not really an overall NFL fan, but that's just me. Too much time on Saturdays and Sundays and Mondays and Thursdays doing beer stuff. So anyway, welcome to the show. For those of you who joined us on Friday at Thistle Draft Shop, thanks for being a part of that. And thanks for starting off your week here with us. Let's see, weather outside, a little gloomy in the Houston area. How are things where you are? I'm waiting on my chats to show up, so let me know, and I'll get to you in a second. Kennedy is here in studio as well, and we're going to have some beers and talk about them and talk about all the things that have been going on in the world and beyond, even things that have been going on in space. Maybe. Mars. New rover on Mars. Has anybody seen the new rover on Mars? Spectacular. Spectacular. Anyway. What else? What did I see in the news today? What have we seen in the news today, Kennedy? Anything? Anything interesting?
I didn't watch the news yet.
Okay. A new single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine. There's a thing. That's a good thing. So if that's available to you, you only have to get jabbed once instead of that double penetration that you've been having to go through. I don't know. Maybe you want
it gets rough after a while.
Maybe you want the double penetration, but now you don't have to have double penetration. You can just have the single traditional one-dose vaccine. So there you go. What else has been going on? Anything else? That's all I know. We're online on all the different places, but we would like for you to go over and subscribe on YouTube.
Oh, hold on. Let me do the thing.
We would like for you to just subscribe on YouTube. Hit that, smash that subscribe button, mash it, and hit the notification bell so we can let you know as soon as we put up new videos, not just the show, but other videos that we have theoretically in the plans. What else? Anything else?
Have I mentioned how much I hate sharing on Facebook now?
No. I mean, yes, you have numerous times. Yes. Hey, Brock McBrock, how are you today, sir? Yes, he did do the thing. He did the thing. And how are things at the Squallet shop? I hope things are fine. If you're looking for a thing to put things in, and it's made from the skins of a furry woodland creature, Brock McBrock is your guy. He's now doing taxidermy and I don't know, what else would you call that? Skinning, hide, reclamation.
He's doing roadkill.
Roadkill chic.
Yeah, he's collecting roadkill.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
All right, one more.
I'm anxious to talk about what we got on the table today, but I'll wait for Kennedy to join in on that.
One more
party.
share. One more share.
That's fine. Yeah, do your thing.
One more share.
Yeah, not. You know what? It seemed like kind of a slow news and beer event thing this weekend.
I got something to talk about.
Do you?
But after I do all my sharing, I got one more share to do.
Okay. What else do we have? I don't know. Just J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt he's a Cardinal. That's him wearing an Arizona Cardinal shirt, doing squats in his home workout facility with a beanie on. Brock McGraw going to have squirrel koozies soon. So there's something. Well, that's where it ties in if you want furry beer.
A squeezy?
Squoozy. So yeah. Let me think. What beers did I have this weekend? Let's do beer roundup for the weekend, everybody. I got
to talk. Go ahead, because I got some good beers this week. I had some good ones this weekend.
Good. I had. Let's see. What did I have this weekend? Actually, I had some friends come over. They're originally from Monterrey, Mexico, and they wanted me to try some tequilas. So we did some tequila tasting, and that was fun. Do you like tequila?
I'm not a huge fan of tequila.
Well,
I used to be a big fan of tequila in my 20s.
Did you have a bad experience with tequila?
I've had several bad experiences with
That's
tequila.
typically the problem.
Several.
Yeah. What's up, Philip? Philip was out at Thistle Draft Shop this past Friday. Every Friday we'll be live at Thistle Draft Shop. Live. Texas's only live craft beer show. Or, well, I don't know if we're the only live weekly.
The only one worth mentioning, that's for sure.
I think we're the only one that's live, unless there's one in Dallas. I don't know if the guys, there was a homebrew shop, Come and Brew It was one that they would stream live. I haven't seen them in a while, but you know how social is with Facebook with the algorithms and the whatnots. But Philip, let us know what beers you had this weekend. I'm trying to think what else I had. So I had the tequila. Maybe that's why I can't remember what other beers I had this weekend. Oh, I had some more of the equal parts Lagen beer. That was a good one. My friend James brought me a Belgian Golden Ale from Pikes Peak Brewing in Colorado. You've had Pikes Peak? They went to Breckenridge. I think it's in that area.
I've been to that brewery before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool brewery?
Yeah. From what I remember.
Yeah, so that was cool. I always like it when people drop by and bring me beer. It's fantastic. Let's see what else. We got some beer mail we never mentioned on the show a week ago from Deep Ellum. Philip says he brewed a Golden Strong with Tammy. So that's good. That's always good. Brewing with friends is fun. But we got the hard seltzers. They're what is it? The lemon something.
Did you know that I talked to the guys at Deep Ellum? And
I know that you answered you made it sound like they called you directly.
They did.
No, they didn't. They sent an Instagram message, which we've talked to the Deep Ellum awesome people at Deep Ellum before, and they've sent us beer mail before. That's why they had my address from before, and you take ownership of it, kind of like when with Clint sending you a tweet, a message, and you're like, I got a scoop. It's pretty transparent there, my friend.
I had the scoop.
You didn't have the scoop.
I had the scoop with the sports and stuff.
No, you didn't.
Yep. So, all right.
It took you 12 plus hours to brew the Golden Strong. What ABV are you aiming for? 8%, 9%, something like that. And how much grain? Let's get some stats out there, Philip.
Is this what I'm going to have to look forward to? 12 hours of brewing?
No, you won't, because you're not going to do it as well as Philip does.
Philip once again placed in the last Rogue Brewers contest.
He placed last.
No, he placed in the last Rogue Brewers contest.
Was that the red ale?
The red ale, yes.
All right. Oh, that's one I had. I had Weeby Pubbin. Mm-hmm. I had Weeby Pubbin. Hey, Jose, how are things?
That's the Imperial Red, right?
Stuck Mesh. The what, Weeby Pubbin?
Yeah.
It's not Imperial. It's just a regular old red. Now, I say regular old. It's a little hoppier.
I thought that was an Imperial Red and the, what's the other one? Their other red ale. From 11 Below?
They had a red IPA that they don't make anymore. Mm-hmm. They retired it. That was colorblind. But
Yeah.
they don't do that one. They may do like one-offs, but it's not. It
Oh,
was one of
Dublin Me Luck is the red ale, and I thought
No.
Weeby Pubbin was their Imperial Red.
No. Weeby Pubbin is a Irish red ale.
Then what's
Dublin Me Luck is a stout.
It is not a stout. I can promise you that because we have a refrigerator full of that. That's one of Julie's favorite beers.
All right, let's look it up.
Okay. All right.
Challenge thrown down. Gauntlet thrown down.
I love challenges. I'm going to win. Oh. Got a stuck match there, did you, Philip? Clogged screen. Oh boy. So you brewed this in the grain father?
Okay, I got the names backwards. Dublin Me Luck. Okay, Dublin Me Luck is the
Irish stout.
yes, this is the one. Yes, with the.
All right. So I was kind of wrong.
No. Dublin Me Luck is you were kind of wrong.
Dublin Me Luck is the red ale.
Yes,
Weeby Pubbin is their Irish stout.
that's what. Yeah. So I just got them switched, but I got the styles right. You went Imperial. There's no Imperial anywhere. You lose. I win. You were more wrong than I was.
This isn't a contest.
It is. It's always a contest. No, Double Me Luck is what I. Yes, the red ale. That's what I said, and we had it last night. My wife has gotten more into cooking lately, and let me tell you, here's an endorsement for bread made with quinoa. Like she's made quinoa as like a uninspired side dish, like just a pile of quinoa, like made like almost like rice kind of thing, but it's quinoa and it's supposed to be super healthy. I don't know about all that. That was kind of like whatever, but the bread was delicious. And anyway, she made sandwiches like grilled cheese, and it was fantastic with bacon and all that good stuff, turkey and bacon. So not really grilled cheese, a melt. I guess it's more of a melt. But anyway, we had some potato soup.
Did you say turkey bacon?
No,
Oh.
turkey and bacon,
Oh. Okay.
and the tomato soup.
Because if you start eating turkey bacon, I'm gonna get up and walk out of here and never come back.
I wouldn't say no to turkey bacon. I'm not going to say it's better, like it's a substitute for bacon. Like if somebody said, "Hey, I just happen to have some turkey bacon," I'm like, one, that's kind of not really the name. Just kind of like sliced turkey that loves bacon and wants to be bacon. Anyway, first time on a system. What kind of system? Is it a one you built? Is it one you bought? Whose system is it?
It's Tammy. Tammy got a new system.
What did she get?
New brewing system.
What did she get?
Where's
Tammy? Somebody
I
found
don't know. I saw like she had the last Rogue Brewer meeting. She had the kettle of the new system.
You don't remember the brand?
I think-
Spike
I think it was-
or Anvil or?
I think it was Spike or SS.
Okay. SS.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked good. I think she can do 10-gallon batches now, if I'm not mistaken, Philip.
She got a 15-gallon kettle?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, so anyway, I was going to tell you about some of the beers I had this weekend.
Please do. Go for it.
So Jules and we met our friend Perry, and we went to
Producer Perry.
Yeah, producer Perry. We went to Excalibur Brewing.
Yeah, I
in
love that
Old Town
place.
Spring.
Yeah.
I've had their beers before. But it's my first time at their brewery.
Interbrews episode 248, 249, something like that. Sit down with them.
So Jose, you have a used system and you don't know how to use it. Well, you should come over here and you and Josh can figure it out.
What kind of system is it?
Anywho, I went over to we were at Excalibur Brewing and I had their beer called, oh crap, I forget it. It was a blackberry cobbler, like a Berliner, and it like had chunks of crust in it. And after I finished drinking it, it like had all this like residue all over the glass. It was a little bit chunky. It was only like 3.2% alcohol.
What did they like? Just throw in a slice of cobbler?
I don't know. He said I talked to the guy, which is rare for me, but I talked to the guy about the beer, and he said that they like actually used, they baked a bunch of pie crust just to throw into the batch. So I didn't ask when. I guess it was. I think the chunks were like actually chunks of like blueberries or blackberries or whatever it was. Fishberry something, I think it was called. Yeah, Fishberry Cobbler is what the name of the beer was.
Okay.
And it was the most sour beer I've ever had in my entire life.
Really?
Yes, it was like one of those warhead sours of beers. Like my first sip, I almost like it got like my jowls just kind of went. They just like contracted, and I'm like, whoa, this is some sour stuff. If you like sour beers, and if you like sour stuff, oh, Shane, how's it going? I think we tried to get a hold of you this weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah, what's going on,
Shane,
Shane?
they didn't try to get a hold of me.
That's not true.
You sent me a picture after the fact.
After the fact, but we talked to you about it before the fact.
I had to invite myself, and then I got no reminders or anything because they didn't really want me to go.
When you had an invitation, and you just
I
chose,
invited myself.
It's not true.
Yes.
Anyway, you
I invited myself and then got no reminders because I knew that they didn't really want me to go.
Well, you had an invitation.
Otherwise, I would have been invited.
You had an invitation. I don't even think you would have shown up if.
What time did y'all go?
We left about noon.
Yeah.
And we were there till no, actually probably left more like 12:30.
The house, you're saying?
Yeah, I went over to my friend's house at around noon.
What time did y'all go to the place?
We probably got there about 12:30 or 1.
Where did y'all go?
Do you want to talk about this on the show?
Yeah, why not?
Can we have a beer first?
Yeah, this is where we talk about that. We should do that. Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right, that's that time.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
Real quick before we talk about the beers, Shane, I see you're watching on Facebook. Facebook's fine and all, but if you can, and this goes for everybody, we have YouTube. We're streaming on the YouTubes, so jump over there and hit that thumbs up, give it a like, and smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can know every time we go live. That'll help our numbers and help all the things.
We tend to go live at unscheduled times.
Yeah, because equipment never seems to work.
Yeah, so if you have the notification, you will know. We put the no in notification.
So yeah, do that. And also, even if you don't listen to the podcast version, which why wouldn't you? Go subscribe to that.
Yep.
So anyway, talk about beer. Go.
Okay, this is what we have. A few today from one brewery, and we could thank Julie for this.
Woo!
Oh man, all right. We have a bunch of stuff from Blackwater Draw.
Woo!
Blackwater Draw. Bryan, I can't get that word out. It's such a hard word to say. Bryan, Texas. So here we got their Mulligan Kolsch style. We have Bordertown Mexican style lager, and there's a couple of IPAs. Hold on, if I reach them, I'll put my face right in the camera. It's gross. Oh. All right, we have what is this one? Hazy Lady. They're hazy IPA. And they're Hop Dam.
What does that say at the bottom?
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Okay.
Seasonal IPA. So, which one would you like to start with?
What's the one in your left hand there? The Mulligan?
The Kolsch style?
I don't know that I've had that one. Let's start there. I've had the Bordertown.
Okay.
Bordertown's a good one. I'm not sure I've had Mulligan.
Well, I will give you a mulligan on that.
All right, and if it's not good, we'll just try it again.
Yeah.
1080 resolution on YouTube. I don't know.
It might be 1080 resolution. We don't stream at 1080, so
yeah, it's impossible. Can you stream that high?
I don't know if you can or not. I just discovered the other day that all TV broadcast television is only streamed at 720, even though they say it's 1080.
Only streamed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like broadcast TV is actually it's up converted to 1080. It's not actually native.
So does anybody
1080.
actually, like when Netflix has?
No, Netflix is actually 1080.
What about 4K? You can get 4K for more.
Yeah, Netflix is actually 4K.
Okay. So we can only hope one day us in 4K.
Yeah.
Talking about beer.
Kolsch style's a good start.
It is always a good start. It's a good one.
You don't want to see us in 1080. I can promise you that. You especially don't want to see me in 1080. It'll ruin your day.
Yeah.
Like seeing this right here
Mm-hmm.
in 1080. It'll haunt you for hours.
Not true. Not true. Days.
Yeah.
For a lifetime. So let's look. I'm going to look up some info on this. So yeah, take a look at that beer.
Oh, you can see I had a wound on my fingertip.
What happened? Yeah, talk about your day at this weekend that you didn't take me to.
Well, okay. So we went to the gun range yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Josh was invited,
I invited myself.
and he didn't show up.
Didn't get a reminder.
And he's upset because he was invited and didn't get a reminder. So anyway, we had fun. We were out there for a long time, and we shot a lot of.
What did you shoot?
Guns. I shot some pistols.
Specifically, let's
Shot some rifles, and I shot a shotgun, a couple shotguns.
specifically. What did you shoot?
You really want me to get into specifics here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Because I don't know if
We're in Texas.
I don't know if this would be disrespectful to some of our viewers.
How's that disrespectful?
I don't know. Some people don't like guns.
So, some people don't like beer. That's not the show for them.
Well,
about
obviously,
guns.
if they don't like beer, they're not going to watch this show.
Okay.
All right.
They
so-
live in Texas.
All right. So
it's a Texas show. You're gonna hear some residual beer talk.
will-
Residual gun talk.
I will give you a lowdown on all the firearms that were shot
Let's go.
yesterday. So with pistols, there was a Magnum Research 9mm.
Okay.
There was a Glock 45 caliber. There was a
The Glock what? Is that the
It's 40
7?
a Glock 36. If you want me to get into specifics here.
Okay.
There was a Springfield
Arms?
40 caliber.
Oh wow. Okay.
40 the Springfield XD 40 caliber.
Okay.
There was a Ruger 9mm.
How is that? How was the 40? Was it?
The Springfield?
Yeah.
Oh, I really like those Springfields.
Mm-hmm.
They have so they won't shoot. There's like an automatic safety like on the back of the handle, so you actually have to like squeeze the whole handle to disengage the safety.
Okay.
So that's cool. And then there was another 40 cal, which I'm not sure
Okay.
what it is. So that was our handguns.
Okay.
Moving on to rifles.
Were you just shooting target or like a set target, or were you doing any
just
tactical stuff?
Just target shooting.
Okay.
No, they don't. We don't do tactical stuff.
Okay.
We had a couple females in the group, so we were kind of like teaching them how to shoot as well.
Are you saying
I was giving Julie.
women don't know how to shoot guns?
I'm not saying that at all.
These
I'm
particular
saying this
particular
women.
were with you.
Yes, they needed a little. They have shot before. They just need a little refresher.
Okay. Where did you go shoot?
Thunder River up in Conroe.
Okay, Thunder River. Not a sponsor, but
No,
obviously
I
somewhere
highly,
you go.
if you like shooting, I highly recommend that place. It's
Okay.
an outdoor range, and
Excuse me, burp.
they have like some really good trap shooting stations, which I'll get into later.
Okay.
Then we moved on to rifles. Are you taking notes?
No, I'm looking at the beer notes, but go ahead.
Oh, so then we moved on to rifles. I had a new optic that I wanted to try out on my rifle, and yes, Thunder Gun Range
1314.
on 1314. That is correct, Philip.
There we go. There's crossover. If Philip likes it, then we know that's a good crossover.
Well, he doesn't live too far from there.
Well, yeah, but he knows the name and where it's at.
Yeah. If
Philip, do you shoot? What's the crossover of craft beer and shooting? Not at the same time, obviously.
yeah, I would not recommend drinking and shooting at all.
No.
At all.
Yeah, and Philip
At
says you
the
didn't
same
call
time.
him either. So
I thought you were brewing yesterday, Philip.
I think he was. 12 hours.
So I had a new optic, and a buddy of mine had a brand new AR, and I had another AR, and we were at the 25.
Why are you just what make of AR? Do you remember? It's like when I asked
I'm
you
not
about
sure.
hops.
I'm not sure what his is.
Okay.
Mine is a
Bushmaster?
yes. Have I told you this before?
You've told me that you have a Bushmaster.
Yes, it's the Bushmaster.
Okay.
And I got a brand new reflex optic on it, which is really cool.
What's a reflex optic?
So it's like like kind of like a red dot.
Okay.
So you got like this little screen you're looking through, and you could change. It's got 4 different types of reticles that you could change to, and 2 different colors. I can go red and green on this one.
Except for like distance or just
No, it's just
light conditions,
whatever you prefer. It's got like crosshairs. It's got like a circle with a dot in the middle. It's got just a dot and something else.
So if you're colorblind, you don't want to use the red dot.
Red or green.
It would just if you're colorblind, it would just be a gray dot, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Just tying it back to beer, colorblind red IPA from 11 Below.
Yeah, so we sighted it in at the 25 yard range, and then we moved it to the 100 yard range. And I was surprised how accurate I was at 100 yards.
Yeah.
With that thing.
Cool.
I even got a bullseye at 100 yards.
Oh wow.
Like it was a fluke, but I actually hit an X. Hit the X in the center of it at 100 yards.
Wow.
It's my best shot.
I saw you took some shots at the Liquid Lunch sticker.
Yes. That's with pistols. I'm not good at pistol. I'm very inaccurate at pistol. At 7 yards, I could probably kill someone if they were standing perfectly still.
Okay.
And then we moved out to the trap shooting range, and they shot a bunch of clay pigeons out there.
Okay. What did you use?
I'm trying. So we had a Remington 870, standard shotgun.
12 or 20?
12.
Okay.
And we shot a bunch of that, and then somebody thought it'd be fun to bring their pistol grip shotgun, and we tried shooting trap at that, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
You don't want to look down the barrel or down sight when you're shooting a pistol grip 12 gauge, because the recoil can hit you right in the face, and you're gonna have a bad time when that happens.
Right.
But actually, I hit a clay pigeon with a pistol grip.
You just threw the pistol grip at it and hit the clay pigeon?
No, I shot. And
it's like this gun. Pistol grips suck.
I shot about 20 shells and got 1 hit from that pistol grip.
All right. There you go. Well, okay. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, we were there for hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would have gotten... I had a lot of things to do yesterday. We're running around, picking people up, dropping people off, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, all that.
Philip, I don't know about the 300-yard one. I definitely need some kind of fired from the hip. No, I actually didn't shoot that from the hip. The pistol grip when I was shooting at the pigeon. I had to be real careful to not hit myself in the face with that thing. It's scary. I don't like shooting that thing.
Okay. Well, okay. So I've watched some video. I mean, obviously, guns they're tools, right? And you need the proper tool for the right line of work or whatever you're trying to do, whatever goal you're trying to accomplish, whether it's home defense or target shooting or tactical or clay pigeons or whatever. So a pistol grip shotgun I guess that's for tight quarters when
it's for home defense. It's for shooting someone down the hallway.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
other than that, it's not really good for much.
You can whack somebody with the handle, like grab it if you run out of ammo, just grab the barrel and whack them with the pistol grip.
I suppose, yeah.
Or you could hit a golf ball, possibly, in a pinch.
I suppose, yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, you could use it as a vase if you wanted to.
It's not gonna hold much water. Anyway, I like shooting a lot. I have ever since I first shot when I was a kid. Back in the day, we used to have like after church functions where everybody'd go shoot, clay pigeons and stuff. Right? It was great. Like,
oh, it's super fun.
20 people out there, just shotguns, just going. And I haven't done it much in a while, but yeah, it's good. I don't know. People that don't, it's funny. The people that don't like guns are the people that have. I would say probably 95% of those people have never even been around a gun. They haven't had training at all.
I mean, as long as you're following proper gun safety, it's fun. It's not dangerous at all.
Well,
if you're following proper gun safety,
it's no more dangerous than anything else in life.
Yeah,
driving a car is dangerous, but you follow proper guidelines, and it's good. Drinking too much beer is dangerous in any situation.
Yeah.
So. Life is full of responsibilities. This message brought to you by.
Oh, by the way, I shot
Liquid Lunch Better Counsel for Life or something.
Not to toot my own horn, but I did shoot 5 clay pigeons in a row, without missing.
What what range? Like what was it supposed to emulate? Because I know there's different. They throw them at different angles and things like that to emulate different.
So we shoot trap, and we got like the throwers that you load with clay pigeons.
Do you load yourself? Do you load them yourself when you're out there?
No, somebody else is usually.
So they have like a booth with somebody who works at the range.
No. That's skeet. So trap is.
What's the difference between trap and skeet?
All right, so
you're still shooting clay pigeons either way, right? That's just the disc, right?
So skeet is you have different stations, and somebody is doing them. So I think skeet, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I probably am. But I think there's like 5 different stations where they're shooting out the clay pigeons, and you go around like a semicircle. And no, I didn't chug 3 14-ounce beers. So anyway, you go around like a semicircle, and you're in different positions, and you shoot the clay pigeons coming in different directions. Trap is just one single thrower, and you can do it, or somebody else can just shoot it, and it just kind of goes straight out. It depending on how you load it, it can go like sideways or something like that. But it's just one at a time.
Okay. You don't go dual pigeons?
I mean, they had plenty of machines. They had like 4 or 5 right there, so we could have done more. But
well, you can load 2. The way we've done it in the past, you could load 2 pigeons at a time.
You can load 2, but
clays, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we can load 2, but like half the time, one of them tends to break.
Okay.
It's a trap. I never once said it's a trap. I just thought about that too.
Okay. Anyway.
I know Julie was shooting a shotgun. It was her first time to ever shoot one.
She shot other guns before, though, right? Or was that her first time to shoot at all?
No, I think that was like her second time.
Okay.
But we have them around the house, and I needed to give her a refresher in case she actually is in a position where she needs to use one of these guns.
Yeah.
So I want her to be able to like feel comfortable enough to, use it if she needed to.
What are the so Texas is one, there's a lot of states that are changing the laws on concealed carry. Like you still have to have a license here in Texas, which is when you think people automatically Texas, it's like everybody's got 3 guns in their truck and everybody's carrying open carry all the time, right?
I've only seen like people open carry just a few times. It's not that common.
My wife was saying that when she went to get plumbing supplies the other day, like we had a toilet that was running too much and we needed to replace the inside stuff.
You couldn't catch it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Usually it starts to run when you have your pants down, so it's even harder. Anyway, it's just a shitty situation all the way around. Anyway, she went to the hardware store to get plumbing. This was right after all the when the supplies.
Did she have to stand in line to do this?
Yeah. Well, yes. They didn't have a line for not PVC and a PVC line. It was just one line all through the store. But the guy that was working the plumbing section was open carry.
Oh, honestly,
not a bad move though.
No, it's not a bad move.
Because that move there, that's more of a we're just setting the attitude right here. Like it's like saying like wearing a shirt that says I'm the boss or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what was I saying? I think you can conceal carry without a LTH. I don't know. Like I think there's like 11 or 12 states now that allow you to do concealed carry with no license.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it's your right to do it. That's the way they view it. And I would imagine that's probably something that Texas is probably leaning towards.
Whatever we say about anything legal with having to do with firearms, everyone just take it with a grain of salt and
do your own research.
Because we are not an expert and we are not an authority on this at all.
One thing the question I'd like to throw out there, and you see signs when you go to a brewery, but if you're concealed carry.
No, the breweries are in the 51%, and you're legally cannot bring a firearm into that brewery.
Okay.
It's like a bar when they have the 51% sign.
Right.
51% means absolutely no firearms whatsoever.
So when you watch the movies from the Old West, like like something like a Wide Earp movie or something like that, and he comes in, they check their guns at the bar. Can you do that at a brewery legally? Like is there an old statute that says
no? You cannot. You cannot have a firearm within your anywhere in your general vicinity if you even have the smallest percentage of alcohol in your system. So even one drink of beer, and you have a firearm around you, that's illegal. You can't in public. That is.
Okay.
So if you have a pistol in your car, and you go to a bar and you have one drink, you get back in your car, that's illegal. Even if you're not under the influence, you can't have any alcohol at all in your system.
What if it's not like, okay, let's say you're with somebody.
And I agree with you, Jose. Open carry is kind of stupid.
Oh, I agree. But what the in general. But what's the okay, so what if somebody, okay, so you can't take it on the property or whatever. Well, or you have, now can you leave it in your car? Or can you not be on the property at all? Like in the park, like let's say you have a designated driver that's not drinking, has a CHL, they leave the gun in their car, right? Once you get back to the car, if it's theirs, right?
Yeah.
So that doesn't.
Once again, I'm not sure, and I'm not going to give out any incorrect legal advice, just in case.
Well, anybody that's got their license, that's an interesting.
Yeah.
That's my question. What's the line there? And like,
there's no reason to have to bring a firearm to a brewery anyway.
whether
Whether it's legal or not. What's the point?
Well, why would you? Okay, let me ask you this then: if you need a CHL, and you're going to church, would you say there's no reason to take a gun to church?
And I would not say that.
Okay, there's been shootings at churches.
There's been shootings at churches, yes.
Okay.
There was one video where this guy started shooting up the church,
Right.
and some guy with the CHL.
Two guys
Took him out.
Yeah, in like 10 seconds or something. It was real fast.
I mean, he did manage to like shoot a couple people though before he got taken out.
Yeah.
But still, it could have been a lot worse.
Okay, so Jeffrey says if a business has signs posted, which there are, I've seen that numerous times too.
You can leave it in your car.
Leave it in your car. But what I'm saying is when you say there's no reason to, if there's a reason to carry it anywhere, doesn't that same reason apply everywhere?
Yeah, but once you start drinking, it kind of
No. You're saying that automatically you're the one, but there are people that go to breweries that don't drink.
Yeah.
So if you're a person that goes to a brewery, like you're the designated driver, you don't drink alcohol, you're abiding by the laws of carrying a weapon.
Yeah.
Then does not your premise of there's no reason to, like people will go or become bulletproof at a brewery?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm just curious what the laws and rules are. Like, could you, like, say, if you are now I guess this negates having the concealed handgun anyway, but I'm just wondering, going back to, like, those old movies, could you check your gun at the bar when you arrive, even though if you're not drinking, right, and then you get it when you leave? I just want to play cowboy. I just want to walk and be like, take my shotgun in there, you know, with my spurs jangling, and whoever's behind the bar just, you know, wiping it down, just continuously.
No.
Here you go, Sal.
Those days are behind us.
Here's my. I'm checking my guns.
Like, yeah, be responsible. If you plan on drinking, you leave your guns at home.
Yeah, Johnny Cash, his mom told us that.
Yeah.
Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home.
Yeah, leave them at home if you're drinking. That's one thing I can tell you without any uncertainty whatsoever.
Yeah. Jose says he always carries two guns.
I do too. One's called the right, the other's called the left.
Does that mean you're bipartisan?
He just said cruel. He called him cruel and unusual.
That's his, yeah. It's cool. Anyway, interesting talk. What about a bow and arrow? Can you legally carry a bow and arrow at a brewery? Could you have your quiver of arrows on your back as you go to drink a Kolsch at Blackwater Draw?
Maybe. I don't know.
Is there a license to carry a bow and arrow?
Do you have a bow and arrows?
Not currently, no.
Okay.
Not on me.
Swords.
Yeah, can you take well, if you're going somewhere like Excalibur or hey, at Brigadoon, is that ever an issue? Do you have to you have to check your swords when you go to Brigadoon?
I don't know.
Where's Alan when you need him?
Yeah.
That's a curious question.
I mean,
what about a mace?
At Excalibur, you can get a flight in a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excalibur's great. Old Town Spring. If you're in the Houston area, just north of town, Old Town Spring, good barbecue at what is that? What's the barbecue place over there? Corkscrew. Yep. And there's a few other places that have just opened up. There's a good, cool cigar shop over there. Yeah. Can you take a bow staff into a brewery or nunchucks?
I'm pretty sure you could take a bow staff.
Oh, look.
Someone may
Jose
come-
says all you need is a 6-foot piece of PEX pipe.
Oh, here we go.
That's true. You
Here
can take
we
care of
go.
any plumbing issues, any leaks, or
Uh-huh.
take out any problems. Any shenanigans come up, you just smack them with your PEX pipe.
Shenanigans come up. I mean,
They
Yeah,
did
that's-
legalize brass knucks last session.
they legalized brass knuckles.
Brass knucks and the cat ears or whatever they're called.
Cat of nine tails.
No, well, no, that's should still be illegal, but I won't have them come check y'all's closet. But the cat thing with this guy
They
looks
better
like a
not be
cat.
illegal.
It's got the looks like cat ears. Basically, it's just a spike. It's like a
And you wear them on your head and you headbutt people?
No, it's like you hold it. You can use it as like a keychain or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should dress Ninja Turtles. Dress like Ninja Turtles and go to the brewery.
Well, that's a good idea. What Ninja Turtle would you dress as?
I would be Raphael. He's the one with the nunchucks, right?
Oh my gosh, no. That's Michelangelo.
Michelangelo's got the nunchucks?
Yeah.
I thought Michelangelo had the bow staff.
That's Donatello.
Oh,
Keep digging your hole, man.
okay.
Keep going. Name another one in the wrong color. And the wrong weapon.
Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo's got the swords, right?
We just said he has the nunchucks. Or he's not the... Yeah, he has the nunchucks. Michelangelo... And what color mask does he wear?
I don't know.
Orange.
I have no idea.
Donatello, purple, bow staff.
Yeah.
Raphael, red, size.
Mm-hmm.
And then Leonardo, katana.
Okay.
With the blue. Yeah, Kennedy can be Splinter.
Yeah, Master Splinter.
You're more like
Master
You should wear. You have the
Splinter.
same hair. You could wear the yellow jumpsuit that April O'Neil wore.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious.
That's great.
That would be actually really fun.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in there. I go to the brewery and I'm gonna paint like the guy in the stomach.
Krang.
Yeah, I'll paint him on my fat stomach and walk around.
You do kind of look like the robot he had.
Yeah, exactly.
You're kind of fleshy and he had like you need like silver frames for your eyeglasses there, but other than that,
Oh, see, Jose agreed with me.
yeah,
The brain in the stomach.
yeah, you can be Krang.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be that guy.
If I send you a picture of Krang,
Yeah.
let's do that. Let's
Go
find,
send me a picture of
we need a
Krang.
picture of Krang.
So what's
Krang.
the next beer? Oh,
Who said that?
Philip.
Philip's always like, I just want to hear about beer all the time. That's it.
No.
I get it.
No, he was well into our conversation about pecs. But I guarantee we've gone.
He
down
has
a
zero.
route.
There are certain topics that he has zero tolerance for.
Yeah, well, we've reached one of these topics.
Where did the Ninja Turtle hurt you, Philip?
I agree. I'm not really into Ninja Turtles. Here you go. This was our next one. It's the Mexican style lager, Border Town. I think Josh is still nursing his Kolsch. But anyway,
I meant to.
here we go. Mexican style lager. It's pretty decent. Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I like it. Oh wait, info. You ready?
yeah.
Where'd I go?
Oh,
wait, sorry,
I had
started
some
with-
other beer news.
What? Go.
We're gonna like massively change the subject here.
Do that.
Okay. Moving on from Ninja Turtles, we had there's a power couple in the Houston beer brewing scene. Just had their nuptials yesterday.
Nuptials.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just got married yesterday.
Who?
Power couple in the Houston brewing scene.
Who?
Cindy and Ben
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right.
from Southern Yankee. They just they got married yesterday.
Okay.
So congratulations, you guys.
Yeah. Where do you want me to send this picture of Krang?
Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Wonder where they're going on their honeymoon. You think they're going to visit any breweries?
I have no idea.
Okay. I knew that was coming up. Actually, I think I saw that. I think I saw pictures online, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so congratulations to the happy couple.
That does kind of look like you. I'm going to be honest with you. The picture of Krang there. Nice. Well, congratulations, Ben and Sydney. Everybody, I would go say visit them at Southern Yankee, but hopefully they're Not at Southern Yankee right now. Hopefully they're, doing what married couples do. You know what I mean? On a honeymoon. That totally does. Like, you just need a ball. Like, with the glasses.
Yes.
Yeah. We could totally make this happen. Anyway. That's probably a pretty good Halloween.
Oh. Brock. When you send me a picture, let me know. It doesn't just automatically pop up. So I got to share this picture we just got from Brock.
Is that the koozie?
Yes, it's the squeezy.
Squeezy.
All right. So what do you want to see, Krang or the squeezy first?
Let's go to Krang just to put that one to bed.
Yes.
I think most people on this know who Krang is and was. But it's good to have a refresher. I wish I'd bought that toy back in the day and kept it in the box. Then it'd be worth all kinds of money now.
All right. So here we go.
That's from the cartoon. The best cartoon.
So
that's Krang.
there we go.
That's who you would be.
This is me. This is me, allegedly.
Yeah. He was never in the movies, though. At least the classic movies. That was always disappointing. Anyway.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to do that.
I mean, they had turtles.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Anyway. Cool. Yeah, show the squallet, or the squoozy.
All right. So if any of you guys are ever interested in something like this, we know a guy. We definitely know.
I got to find another picture just to compare that to.
We definitely know a guy. So who would be interested in getting one of these? This is getting back to beer.
So, all right, hold on. I'm going to send you something else for you to put up
there we go. It's a squirrel koozie. God, how long before that gets nasty? All that extra beer that gets spilled on it and it just gets gross and stuff.
Yeah.
And how long before you that tail just hits you in the face and you're drinking your beer? That's gonna get old after a while. But send us a message if you're interested in a squeezy.
Here,
Excusey.
I'm gonna send you something else.
Excusey. Who wants excusey?
So this reminds me of, and I'm sure everybody reminds me of this. When they had the arms race for the strongest beers.
The arms race for the strongest beers.
Yeah, there was an arms race. It started with, I don't remember who it started with, but Sam Adams was kind of the utopiast. They were like, this is the strongest beer ever, and then BrewDog and a bunch of other people decided to.
Well, I had the strongest beer I've ever had a few weeks ago.
So here's the picture from. Hold on, I'm sending it to you.
All right.
This is what BrewDog did. This is years ago.
Yeah, I had a 21% beer not that long ago.
No, these are I'm talking. Utopias is up around 50%.
Didn't you? Were you still at Deco when
yeah.
you busted
Yeah.
out
the
20% beer?
Yeah,
20%
and we compared it to Utopias. We were talking about that, but
that was good though.
Have you ever had Utopias?
No.
Well, then how are you making the juxtaposition? I've never had it either. Let's see.
I can't afford that fancy stuff.
Okay, this is the end of history. This was their 55% ABV beer.
Yeah, I mean,
well, pull. I'm just saying, pull up this was years ago. So it went back and forth. I forget who actually ended up winning that whole deal. Technically, yeah,
what did you just send me?
Yeah, that's from BrewDog. That's the beer. That was the end of the world. 55% beer. So that was it. It went back and forth. It was people were brewing big beers. This was like maybe 2010s, early 2010, something like that. Maybe even before that. Let's see when the date on this one was. Yeah, 2016 is when this one came out. So this was going back and forth for years. And then I think somebody else brewed something a little bit higher, but they were doing they were basically cold distilling these like ice beers, and that sort of thing. They were cold distilling. But it was just like who could make the most crazy over the top high ABV beer, and it ended up getting.
But what does this have to do with squirrels?
Well, it's an end of the world beer, and so how do you package your beer at the end of the world when there's no bottles?
And squirrels?
I mean, that's all that's left. cockroaches aren't big enough. So, let's see. This is an older.
Yeah, I agree, Philip. I don't know that could actually be classified as a beer with that kind of ABV.
Well, what's your standard? Are you going legal standard, or are you going just like the way it's? I mean, because it starts as beer, and if it's technically not distilled, which turns it into a spirit by definition. If it's cold distilled, do you still say does cold distillate or ice beer? What's the difference between ice beer and cold distillation? It's really the same thing, right?
I don't know.
So ice beer is you brew your beer, right, and then you freeze it, and then you pour off the alcohol, and you a portion of it, and then you concentrate the alcohol back into your beer, just to raise the ABV by concentration. So, but it's not just straight beer fermentation. Barley wine is beer, but it doesn't get above like 14% at the very top echelon from regular just fermentation. So even if you add, maybe a little higher than that, but like the highest you're going to get is around 15, 16, right?
So have I told you that when the grain filer officially became mine, I was given the attachment to use that for distilling?
Yeah.
Like the copper top?
Yeah, and I said we want to do that.
So I can distill spirits, but I won't do that because that's illegal to do.
I don't think it's illegal.
I think it is illegal to make your own. Isn't it moonshine?
Only if you sell it.
Huh?
Only if you sell it. I think you can home distill for your own personal.
I don't think you can.
I think you can.
Huh. Can somebody help us out here?
We can look it up. Speaking of distillation.
First of all, Jose, never stole it. Oh, hold on.
This
Hold on.
This is something I've been sipping on lately. Where at? Over here. From Whitmeyer's. They've been on Interbrews before. Travis Whitmeyer and crew. Anyway, Whitmeyer's Distillery here in the Houston area, over by 11 Below. Great people, great whiskey. This is just their sipping whiskey. Like this is if you had a what do you call it? Like a what am I talking about? The beer's your main beer. What am I talking about? I've lost the word. What's the word? If it's your main beer.
Flagship.
That's it.
This is a rare day.
It just the name up because nobody does flagships anymore, and we just had flagship February, right, or January, or whenever they do it. But anyway, great little sipping whiskey. I love it. I got the Glencairn glasses because I'm nerdy, super hoity-toity like that. But they were on Whitmeyer's. Joe Rogan had him on. They didn't have Travis on there, but he was drinking their whiskey on his podcast. Joe Rogan, the guy that gets hundreds of millions of downloads and views every single episode.
Yes,
the most watched.
We know your man. We know
it's not a man crush. I'm just pointing out the fact that now that he's in Texas, right? Joe Rogan's now in Texas, so legally something we can talk about on the show, as Texas is a live midday craft beer show, and he gave the bump and some love to Whitmeyer's distillery here in Houston, Texas. I think that's pretty awesome. Don't you think that's awesome?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're just like kind of like, that's a big deal. It's the most watched show on any platform, bar none, other than maybe the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but the Super Bowl only happens once a year.
I don't care. I'm not a big fan of Joe Rogan's show.
Okay, are you a fan of local distilleries?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And so we had a local distillery on the Joe Rogan show. That's cool.
You've missed the point completely. You might want to duck because it's going over your head, but actually don't even bother with the duck because you completely.
No, I don't care about the duck or the duck, just the goose.
Okay, Philip says it's illegal even on a still in Texas, even if you're using it for water.
Yeah. So,
but nobody's really enforcing.
It's not enforced, but as a recorded show, officially, I'm saying I'm not going to use it for distilling.
But let's just say you had an emergency. Let's say where, I don't know, the body that's in charge of keeping the power on in the state, and you didn't have any water because everything froze and your pipes burst, and then you didn't have any electricity to boil your water. you could distill water or something to survive. Just saying. Build a fire and do it that way, back how they did it back in the day. Yeah.
So this
or to make fuel, that too. Yes, exactly. From corn or something like that.
So this is called Hazy Lady.
Why are you jumping past already?
What do you mean jumping
Did you just
past?
chug that Mexican lager?
It was half a beer.
You chugged it, though. We didn't even talk about it.
I can't wait for you.
You didn't even talk about it.
I did. I said it was good.
That's not talking about it. You're just like, I hate Joe Rogan. He's such a whatever.
I never said I hate Joe Rogan.
You implied it.
I never.
I don't
said
know
I
why
hate
you have
him.
vitriol towards Joe Rogan.
I don't have any. I just said.
You're like,
Actually, if you want to rewind it, all I said is not my favorite.
I'm not a fan because
Not a fan.
That's what you said, basically.
Not a fan.
Essentially.
Didn't say he was a douchebag. Didn't say anything like that. I'm just saying I'm not a fan.
Blackwater draw. I want to learn about Bordertown. I like Mexican style lagers.
I do too.
I've been eating a lot of tacos lately.
Oh man, we went and had some really good Mexican food last night.
Yeah. Mexican or Tex-Mex? There's a difference.
Tex-Mex.
Okay.
But I'm just so upset. They had like the beer selection, and they had like 8 different kind of Mexican beers, and no craft beer.
I don't know when that catches up.
It's like, I don't know. I mean, there's all sorts of good Mexican lagers out there.
Is this year round? Yes, it is. This one's year round. Does anybody else? Okay, here's something.
Does anybody have a year-round Mexican lager?
Other than Blackwater Draw.
Southern Yankee. That's their flagship.
But they don't package it. It's on tap.
I think they do package it.
Only in crowd. Do they can it? Are they canning it now?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think they do.
I know it was in the works.
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean, they sell so much of that stuff. It goes fast.
no, it's fantastic.
It goes real fast there.
But who else has year round? Because here's what I'm trying to do. I know we've got a new Tex-Mex place opening up here in my neighborhood, and I know that the owner is local. Like they own a couple of spots, but they're all right here in the Cypress area. Okay, Jules says it's canned. Where are they distributing to?
Hey, Jules.
Hey, Jules.
Sweet mama. You're watching us, huh? All right.
Hey, it's Jules.
I don't have the...
K. Pablo. Yes. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah, they do need to make Mexican lagers a year-round thing. I really think, I said a few years ago it was going to be the year of the Mexican, I think it was 2018, I said, was the year of the craft Mexican lager.
Yeah.
And it kind of was because a bunch of them came out. So we had Southern Star did Hecho in Conroe, right? And
Did you say Hecho?
Yep. Hecho.
All right. It's been nice. It's been a good show. I'm out of here.
How's it pronounced?
You don't say Hecho.
How's it pronounced? Just pronounce it. How do you pronounce it?
Oh, my God.
I'll call the...
You're
Can I call Southern Star to get the proper pronunciation?
You can. Spanish, the H is always silent.
Okay.
And if you say Hecho, I'm going to get up and walk out of here. If you say it again.
Hecho.
Echo.
All right.
Echo. The H is silent.
Well, if you're looking for it...
Oh, you're so white.
All right. Pot.
What?
You're the pot calling the kettle white. Cracker.
I don't say Hecho.
You say the wrong... well, I don't know. How do they pronounce it at Southern Star? Is that what it's supposed to be?
What? It's Southern Star?
Yeah. Like Blanco, the town of Blanco that you mispronounced, that you misnamed.
See? Jose, look, this is how wrong you are. Jose is agreeing with me.
I'm not saying I'm not wrong. I'm most likely wrong. I don't speak Spanish. Okay? I look at words and pronounce them in the language I speak. From Southern Star, that is brewed in Conroe, right? So, anyway, just
Sorry,
saying.
I didn't mean to be racist.
No.
By calling Josh white.
You've been triggered. Your hatred for Joe Rogan, plus your...
There's no hatred for Joe Rogan.
All your
There's
things.
hatred for people mispronouncing...
languages they don't speak?
For pronouncing the H in Spanish.
I'm not speaking Spanish. I'm speaking English.
Okay. Now you know.
And I'm speaking a English pronunciation of a word I see.
All right. So now you know.
So you mislanguaged me. I'm offended. I'm triggered.
Now, okay.
I want an apology from you.
Now you know.
No, that's trans English. It's a word that's trans English now. So I identify as speaking it. That's how I speak Spanish.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Spanglish. Thank you,
All
Jeffrey.
right. Let me ask you a question. When you go to a homebrew supply store, kind of northeast of Houston,
Okay.
what town is that in?
Humble.
What did you not pronounce in that word, humble?
There is an H in that.
Yeah, but you're not pronouncing it, right?
Right, because the
So-
people of that town pronounce it humble. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm being respectful to that place.
yeah,
just like
but,
Blanco.
But like you said, that's
Just like
that's,
Blanco. Say the name Blanco.
I can't.
Yeah. See,
I can't do it.
there you are. You're the
I
one.
can't do it.
You're so wordist. You're so pronunciationist. Ugh.
Ugh.
Gross.
Yes, it is called Blanco, Texas. We've established that. They're wrong.
No, they're not.
They are
For you
completely
to say they're
wrong.
wrong is actually more offensive than you just not saying the word.
They're wrong, but that's
It's their town.
that's
How
the
can you say
official-
they're wrong? That's like you can't say they're wrong. You're wrong.
You're
Just
right.
say the
I
word.
mean,
You are wrong.
Look, you're right. That's the way they pronounce the name of that town. So I will say Blanco,
The
Texas.
town is called Blanco, Texas.
I agree. I
right.
will say the town is Blanco, Texas.
Okay.
Should be Blanco,
No, it shouldn't.
but it's Blanco,
No,
Texas.
it shouldn't. How dare you? How dare you on Texas's live midday craft beer show tell them that they are wrong? Ugh. 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 How dare you?
Don't start.
How dare you?
Don't start.
How dare you? I don't even know if I can finish the show now.
What? So you want to do the show the rest of the day?
Huh? No, I'm saying I don't know if I can finish it now. Oh, wait. I need to finish it. I don't even know if I can continue on.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to finish this beer.
Yeah.
Bordertown. It's fantastic Mexican-style lager. So it's year-round. Okay.
True.
Roll call. How many year-round packaged Mexican-style lagers are there in Texas?
Okay.
Who makes them year-round? Hecho en Conroe. Is that how you say it? Hecho en Conroe.
Echo and
E-N. That's how it's...
N.
Okay. In.
Conroe.
So the E is not in. In. In.
I'm not doing this. I'm not.
No, if I'm trying to go proper Spanish pronunciation, I'll talk to you.
Yeah. N.
In. Okay.
Yeah.
Echo
Echo
in-
N.
How do you pronounce Conroe in Spanish?
Well, you can say Conroe very white if you want to. Sorry.
That's the only way I know how to say it.
Okay, that's fine.
Conroe.
Yeah. It's
Hecho en Conroe.
Yes. You nailed it.
Anyway, that beer should be year-round, in my opinion.
Year round. Okay, so we have K Pablo.
But it's not. K. Pablo and
Yes.
Bordertown so far.
What about the one from
It's
Spindle Tap? Is that year round?
Was that Cavaca or Casablanca? Cavaca? Something?
Is it? I think it's
Calabasa.
Calavera.
Calavera.
You know what that means?
Calavera means...
Calavera means skull.
Well, there's a skull on the logo.
Yeah. Calavera.
It's definitely in cans. I've seen it in the store.
I think that's year round.
Okay. All right. What else we got?
I don't know. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
I'm going to Google it.
All right.
Year-round.
Yeah, you're not going to get anything.
Year-round
Trust me. I've tried to.
Mexican style lagers in Texas. I lobbied. I'd had one or two extra beers a few weekends ago, and sent a text to a brewer and said, "You need to make a Mexican lager." I just went to have tacos, and they didn't have any craft beer at all. And I need y'all to make a Mexican lager.
You need to. Your buddy's with the innovation manager at St. Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
You need to throw that at him.
I'm sure he's heard it before.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't heard it from you.
Dude, have they ever made a Mexican style lager at St. Arnold?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
They really don't do much many lagers there.
I mean, other than H-Town Pills, which is fantastic. and summer pills, which is fantastic, and 5 o'clock pills, and Springbok. What other? And, yeah. Well, I guess they're Oktoberfest. But what's the one with the pretzels? Guten Tag. That's a lager. They do a lot of lagers. Not do as many lagers as they do ales, I suppose. Lifetime. Anyway, here's some. Let's see, from Dallas.
So
Legal Draft has one. What's it called? You've been cerveza. I don't know if that's year round. Brain Dead. Cerveza Oscura.
Yeah.
Oh, Deep Ellum. Nito Bandito. Do they still? Is that one year?
I think that's year round.
Okay.
Nito Bandito.
903 Cerveza Por Favor. Lakewood Muy Importante.
Yeah, just like this topic we're getting on, it's muy importante.
And Tejano Lager from Hop Fusion. Are these year round though? Oh, El Grito from Four Corners. Adios Pantalones. I think these are all.
Didn't Four Corners close?
Maybe.
I think Four Corners closed.
Okay. Well then, scratch that, and then Rar and Sons has Adios Pantalones. But I think these are all. I think these are seasonal. Let me know if anybody's got a year round. I'm sure there's some in Austin too.
My one and only lager I've ever brewed was a Mexican style lager.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Why haven't you done more lagers?
Well, it's a combination of being lazy and fermentation. Fermentation time.
Yeah.
I can only ferment one beer at a time.
11 Below has Taco Tuesday, not a Mexican style lager, but it would go well at a Tex-Mex location. Yeah. Anyway, okay.
I mean, they have plenty of options, but
oh, Burrito from Oscar Blues, which I guess technically is Texas, right? I mean, not like Texas, but it's kind of Texas.
They have a brewery in Texas.
Yeah, but it's not like their main brewery.
No, it's not their main brewery, but they have a brewery in Texas.
Okay.
En Texas.
Oh, wait. Didn't Austin Beer Works do one? They did one. Sorry.
I don't know.
Let's see. They did. Let's see.
This is some riveting stuff.
It is. I'm just trying to figure out how to best live my best taco life.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Mexican lager's not the only beer that goes well with tacos.
No. I think something like an H-Town Pils would go fantastic. Or a Märzen.
Yeah.
But they don't have those either.
No.
They don't have a True Pilsner or a Oktoberfest or a Märzen or even an IPA.
Yeah.
Twisted Acre has a good one. Yes, they do. But it's not packaged. What was the other beer you opened?
Oh, Hazy Lady.
And?
Pretty solid IPA.
Are you going to hand it over here? Or?
Well, I mean, yeah. Hold on.
You don't have to dirty another glass. Just hand it to me.
You're gonna use improper glassware. Just remember. Let everyone know. Let's remember this date, March 1st, 2021. I preferred to use proper glassware, and Josh is going to be heathen.
Oh, I wouldn't call it heathen.
He's going to use improper glassware.
I wouldn't call it heathen. It's just not optimal.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you're not going to get all you can from sniffing out of that glass.
I'm getting a lot though. Mm-hmm. That's good. I like that a lot, actually.
It smells good.
Hazy Lady.
I would definitely not hazy.
I mean, it's not clear. Barley, oats, rye, and wheat. Mm-hmm. Citra. It's a citra hop. So how can you not like it?
It's good. I don't know. I'm just not like. I've kind of been IPA'd out.
So it's not the beer; it's the style.
Yeah, it's just
why. Where did the IPA hurt you? Where did it?
It didn't hurt me. I'm just since I don't know, for like last 3 or 4 months, I've like just not really craved any IPAs.
What have you been craving?
Like lots of lagers, stouts and porters.
Okay.
Brown ale's been my thing lately.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go through phases for sure.
So
that's okay. I'm not going to say that you're wrong.
I mean, I've been to all the breweries I've been to lately. I have not ordered a single IPA. I like my first go-to is their lagers.
Jose says the IPA stole your bandana. Why didn't you go with the bandana? I thought that was going to be like a new look.
Oh, the bandana?
Yeah.
To be honest, I just forgot it.
Oh.
I forgot to put
We
one on today.
could market that.
Uh-huh.
That needs to be like your thing.
Uh-huh. The bandana?
Yeah. Kind of like how striking good looks and large muscles are mine.
Well, the striking good looks are not just mutually exclusive to you.
But, I mean, this level of striking.
Have you seen me? Are you looking at me right now?
Yeah, you're fine. But I'm saying
I know
this
I'm fine.
this
I'm
level of
fine.
this level of strike.
Uh-huh.
I'm like a 300 bowl.
I mean, I will say you do better. Your gun shows much better than mine.
It's not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. I don't
Yeah.
even exercise. Hey, name that movie. Name that movie. Can you name it? You can't do it, can you?
I'm pretty sure that was Patrick Swayze.
No. Even better than Patrick Swayze. This actor better and more
better-
manly than Patrick Swayze.
More manly and better than Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
Hold on.
If I did the accent, you'd probably pick it up pretty quick, but I'm not going to do the accent.
Manlier and
The quote again was, "It's
better.
not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise." Name the movie. Name the actor. If you can name the character, that's even more impressive.
manlier.
Yeah. By
Patrick
leaps and
Swayze.
bounds.
By leaps and bounds.
Actually, not
Than
even
Patrick
close.
Swayze.
Yes. Way bigger actor. Way more manly.
The Rock.
Rock doesn't even come close.
Andre the Giant.
You got it. What's the movie?
It's got to be Princess Bride.
Well, it doesn't have to be, but yes, that is the most likely choice, and it is.
Yeah.
Way name the character.
I don't know, the Gentle Giant.
No,
I forget.
he
his
is a
name.
giant, but that's not his name. Fezzik. Fezzik is the word. Yeah, you know when he's wrestling the
Bruce Willis. Is Bruce Willis more manly than Patrick Swayze?
not peak Swayze, no. Bruce Willis is more approachable badassery, but not peak Swayze was just that blonde hair. That
Yeah,
was
the
so
thing
dreamy.
with Bruce Willis, he's never had like good hair.
That wasn't his only movie, Philip.
Yeah.
He was in other things. He was also in some, I think, Cyndi Lauper music videos and things.
What else was Andre the Giant in?
I don't know. Let's look at his IMDb.
Oh, here we go. I mean,
You
like,
ask a question and then you like.
I mean,
scoff.
something that he actually like had wasn't just a quick cameo. Like, there's Andre the Giant. But he actually like had speaking parts and stuff.
Well, hold on. He was in. There's a documentary on HBO.
Documentaries don't count.
But I'm just saying, right now you should watch it. It's great.
And you can't say Andre the Giant was that manly after he likes to cruise around in unitards.
What are you talking about? He made unitard. First of all, to call what he wore a unitard.
Yeah,
There's
the one strap unitard.
There's not one unitard that could cover that massive man. It was by definition more than one, so not a unitard. I don't make the rules. Let's see.
You can't be manly and wear a unitard. That's all I gotta say.
Looking up his movie acting career. $6 Million Man. BJ and the Bear. He was in 1990's Zorro. Greatest American Hero. He was in Conan the Destroyer. And,
He was?
Yep. And Mickey and Maude.
He was in Conan the Destroyer?
Yeah. Yeah. That's an uncredited appearance, but he's in it. But that would have been 84. That's peak Andre. Well, maybe not peak, but like up there. That's when he was
That
still.
was what's his face was in.
That's Arnold.
Yeah, but the guy that fought the basketball
Wilt
player.
Chamberlain.
Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain.
There's a picture of Wilt Chamberlain and Andre the Giant
Yeah.
holding Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I've seen that picture.
Yeah. And it's Arnold, who's like 6'1" or 6'2".
Yeah.
Looks like a child next to those guys. But Andre's almost as tall as Wilt
Yeah.
and way bigger.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's bigger than most people.
Yeah. He also had a cameo in Trading Mom. So BJ and the Bear. He's on The Fall Guy. That's a show. Less brilliant TV series. Mostly TV appearances, but Conan the Destroyer.
Lee Majors. There's another manly man.
He was in the Goonies Good Enough Cyndi Lauper video. Princess Bride and Trading
So
Mom.
how was that? Oh,
Lou Albano.
yeah.
Captain Lou.
Yeah, the guy with like
The rubber bands.
rubber bands in his face.
Yeah. There were a number of wrestlers in that one. Roddy Piper, I think, was on there. Maybe the Iron Sheik.
Mm-hmm.
That was back when it was the rock and wrestling thing.
Yeah, that was actually back when I used to watch wrestling.
Yeah, that's back when they teamed up with MTV for the Rock and Wrestling special.
Yeah,
and they also had the Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling, whatever. The
I
cartoon.
was like 13 and 14, and that's when I watched wrestling, and then I quickly grew out of it.
Okay, well, nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
I really like this IPA. This is very nice.
It
Much
is.
citra hoppy goodness. Well done, Blackwater Draw in Brian.
it's good. I think I'm about to probably in the next few weeks. I'll probably get back into IPAs.
Quick shout out for Bryan, Texas. Cool little downtown area. I know Blackwater Draw was looking for somebody to partner with to do like a restaurant in the brewery. They have the cool historic little front area, and then they have the brew area. And they were looking for somebody to come in because they had the Blake Steaks food truck out for the longest time. And Blake Steaks closed to get ready to open Zeitman's Grocery, which is also in Bryan. So Blake from Blake's Philly Cheesesteaks, which were the best cheesesteaks in the world, in my opinion, of anything that I've had. And Dean, they're opening up. Well, I think Dean's going to do cheesesteaks and beer, or some. I don't know. Zeitman's Grocery, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's in College Station, or no, sorry, in Bryan. You probably put them together, right? Anyway, just saying, downtown Bryan, worth a visit. Shops and things like that too. Blackwater Draw. Thank you.
Yes, Julie was in Bryan recently, and she brought me back a 6-pack of Blackwater Draw.
There you go.
So now, thanks to Julie, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah.
We get to drink these fantastic beers we have in front
Heck
of us.
yeah, Jules, you're the best.
Yes, she is the best.
She kind of reminds me of Cyndi Lauper. She has kind of that Cyndi Lauper spirit, that fun, colorful, sparkly.
Yeah, I mean she's
super cool.
She's good enough for me.
Well, she just wants that fun. That girl. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't mean to make that reference, but I know I do time after time.
I mean, you're not around her as much as I am, so you don't get to see her true colors.
I think you won. I can't come up with another one.
That's all.
Not without Googling Cyndi Lauper songs.
Dang it! Yeah, if you would have had another one, I would have been lost.
We went with the 4. That's fine.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, the girls do just want to have fun. Remastered in 2004. That's all I got. Check pills. Oh wait, what are we saying? Oh, Jose wants to know when Kennedy is proposing. Any updates?
What am I proposing? Exactly.
I guess to Jules before somebody else
proposing what?
Before somebody else swoops in to get that beautiful woman to marry them.
What am I exactly proposing?
Marriage.
Oh,
marriage.
proposing marriage.
Yes.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, speaking of,
Put me on the spot there, Jose.
that happens.
It's not cool.
We were past due actually. We have a counter right over here on the wall. Days since last made Kennedy awkward about asking Jules to marry him. We can now go back to 0. Thank you, Jose. It is past due.
Jeffrey, looking for a beer to brew. You brew a Belgian Golden Strong Ale using one of the 3 cereals: Golden Grams, Rice Krispies, or Cheerios, with 10% of the grist being that cereal.
But he can't get that done in time to enter the competition, can he?
I haven't even brewed mine yet. So
When is it due?
It'll do our next Rogue Brewers meeting, which would be the 26th.
The 26th
Yes.
of March.
Yeah. So if you brewed today, you'd have just under 4 weeks to get that done.
Well, actually, but don't you lose an hour somewhere in there? So I'm just saying, keep that in mind. We fall our spring ahead. So don't forget that in your calculations and in your fermentation times. You're going to lose an hour.
So I need to brew mine like soon, but then I heard about a 12-hour brew day and like.
He said he had a stuck mash. Don't get a stuck mash.
I'm probably going to get a stuck mash in this one.
Don't. Will it. Just will it not to.
Lots of rice hulls.
Something.
Lots. I probably need like 2 pounds of rice hulls in this one.
Now, Jeffrey, you know what you ought to brew? Let's think about this. It's going to be hot soon. You know what? Just a good what about like a smoked Hefeweizen? Ooh, Hefeweizen with a little smoked malt. Live Oak does a version of theirs with a little smoke. That sounds divine.
Oh, the Maybach. Oh, and I need to get on the
Maybach.
The Maybach. That's got a lager.
I've been reading a lot lately about beer styles and history. I've been going through the I forget what the name of that book is.
Can you use a Kvike yeast doing a Belgian Golden Strong?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't get the Belgian character.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Because that's the whole purpose of. Is it Kvike or Quebec?
Whatever.
For somebody who was so uppity about pronunciations, like
no,
2 seconds ago.
I was uppity about you pronouncing the H and Echo.
Right. Uppity about pronunciations. I mean, you just dismiss. I've not seen things dismissed. I could have said, I'm a flat earther, and you wouldn't have dismissed it, the possibility of that being true, faster than you dismissed the pronunciation of Quebec versus Quebec. I'm not a flat earther, but I'm saying as an example.
I know you're not a flat earther. I don't think anyone's actually a flat earther.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody actually believes that. They're just trying to like
I think people
buck the system or whatever they think they're doing.
I think there are individuals that convince themselves of things all the time in this world.
That's like staring at putting your hand in front of your face and staring at it and saying, that's not my hand. That's somebody else's hand.
Perhaps. I don't know. But anyway. Now, I would say, Jeffrey says anything's possible. Are you referring to brewing a Belgian style without a Belgian yeast? I think that just seems like a style miss. Yeah, Jose's true. There are a lot of students. I came to just a realization. All these people, and myself and everybody on the planet included, get kind of all worked up about stuff that, like, you see stuff online or politics or whatever. We need to all remember, like, daily, that we're 100% stupid about 99.9% of things. We don't know most things. We don't know the vast majority of things. We have no idea about the overwhelming majority of things.
Yeah, just watch this show and you'll get a sense of that.
Yeah, I just think everybody in the world needs to get up, look in the mirror, and say, I'm 100% stupid about 99.9% of things. And I'm going to just remember that all day today. So, like, your initial reaction to things that you, like, if you hear a thing and it makes you angry, you should just be like, I could probably know more about that before you get angry. Anyway, I'm just saying.
Yes, Jose, you know a lot about PECs.
You do, but I heard a story. Somebody who was telling me, was it Philip? Were you saying that PECs? No, it was Jake. Where PECs fails. It's not what I thought it was. I built it up in my head to be like the greatest thing ever. I feel like I got duped a little bit. I feel like I was not led astray, maybe led astray by my own emotion. I was like, here's a solution to all the world's problems. It's PECs.
It's not.
And it's not the solution to the whole world's problems. It fails too. I saw a picture of a split PECs pipe.
You know it's a better solution to the world problems
What?
than PECs?
What?
Just look at the screen.
Beer?
Beer.
I mean, yeah.
Beer.
It gives you cancer. In California, they don't let you use PEX pipe in California.
Well, what are you doing? Licking the PECs?
Well, I mean, if you're running water through your PECs, right, and then put it in your mouth, right? I mean, you're gonna get some whatever it's made of, right? I guess it can cause.
We're not doing this.
What?
We're not talking about PECs again.
No, we're not. We're talking about like what chemicals come off of plastics. That's a real thing, right? Plastic water bottles in your hot car with the direct sun, it gets whatever, and you get those phytoestrogens or whatever they're called. It cause cancers. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Philip is right. Everything causes cancer in California, including California itself. Like just saying the word can cause cancer. So yes, that's true. Say it enough, perhaps your tongue will get worn, later causing cancers. I don't know. Are you going to share that beer or not?
Are you done?
Yeah.
You're finally. Okay.
I'm just over here like hosting a show, and you're Bogarting beer. I don't know if you're listening to what I'm saying. I know it's brilliant. What is this? What are we drinking here?
This is an IPA.
So this is an IPA. This is their Hop Dam seasonal IPA.
Yeah.
So it's not year-round. Number 3, which makes me think there's 2 more before this one. 5.9. So a very approachable ABV. It's hard to read this this color of font on this backdrop. But I'm going to, I don't even know how to, let's see. Inspired by our second collaboration with the Houston Daisy Chain Project. There you go. Crushable Brute IPA with a pleasant tropical hoppiness. Cheers, y'all. Okay, so a Brute IPA, but they're not calling it a Brute. So just inspired by. But it says Mosaic. So there you go. Mosaics. Everybody loves Mosaic.
I don't know. I think I'm about to jump back on the hop. I'm about to hop back on the hop wagon.
Well, it's interesting that we went hazy and then we went something inspired by Brute. I wouldn't call this a Brute IPA, but I would definitely call it like an effervescent, crispy IPA. I would call it crispy IPA. That's what they should have called. Instead of Brute, repackage that. Change the formulation a little bit, not so thin, but call it a crispy IPA, or even a IPP. Not well, you don't want Pilsner. It wouldn't really be Pilsner, but just crispy IPA. That's what they should call it. Who's with me? New style, crispy IPA, reformulated brewed IPA to have a little more body, but still crispy and not cloudy.
Could you call that a Indiana? Pale?
No, you figure that. I bet you can grow some hops in Indiana.
Yeah.
That's what you need is hops grown in Indiana to have an Indiana India Pale Ale. Or an India. What if you did Indianapolis? Indianapolis IPA.
No, it's Indianapolis, PA.
Okay.
Indianapolis.
Then it's just a Pale Ale.
No, it's an Indianapolis Pale Ale.
Jeffrey has challenge accepted. All right. Brute reminds me the nasty old man cologne from the 70s. That's what I'm saying. We need to reformulate it. So like just crispy, lots of like bite, think like Pilsner with a bite, but not Brute old man cologne.
Yeah.
Like Brute cologne.
Like Ice Blue Aqua Velva.
Our Brute. Remember Brute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Old Spice.
Or Stetson. Stetson was one.
Yeah.
I wore that to one of my 6th grade dances. Sadie Hawkins.
Electric Shave.
Cool Water. Is Cool Water still okay? I smelled somebody had Cool. I recognized it like instantly because like smells go directly to your brain.
I mean, Cool Water's not going to be in. I mean, Snoop Dogg rapped about Cool Water, so
yeah. Cool Water. Yeah. I mean, Cool Water was when you stepped your game up, right?
yeah.
But
Back in my day, it used to be Polo.
Polo or Ralph Lauren after that. Some people did that like CK1. Like anybody can wear it. That's what a marketing scheme. It's just, you can smell like anyone.
It had cool initials. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah. Jacquard Noir.
Oh yeah.
You see that episode of Family Guy with was it the one where they were making fun of the what's the movie with Liam Neeson where the girls
Give me back. No, that's not right.
I have a certain set of skills.
Yeah,
right?
that
What is that one?
missing or something like that.
What is it?
Taken.
Take it. And the guys that took her were all wearing Jacquard Noir.
Oh.
Anyway, all the European guys.
No, we used to love when I was in high school. I used to get Obsession. That's not a good one. We used to cruise to Bell's and douse ourselves in like the Polo cologne.
Yep.
And then like get our shirts really doused so they would smell like it for like the next 3 wearings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're like, oh, yeah, I got Polo.
Tommy Hilfiger. That's when that was one Christmas. I got some Tommy Hilfiger.
Mm-hmm.
Cool Water.
I get cologne now and like I have all these cologne bottles because I never wear cologne.
I've not worn cologne.
I mean,
forever.
English.
I'd rather smell it.
English leather.
You know what's the best way to smell now? Get those smell pods that you put in with your laundry.
Yeah.
That's
That's the ticket now. You can smell like fresh laundry all day.
I mean, I naturally smell good, so I don't need cologne.
But if you want your shirt to smell like a dream, get some of those aroma pods.
Fresh linen is the way to go.
Yeah. Normally I have a candle in here of leather and tobacco or something like that. That's very manly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just saying, maybe we should up our smell game. But those pods are great. That's where you need to start. Because if somebody comes in to give you a hug, just they put their nose right on your shirt and it smells like just fresh laundry, like a summer breeze.
Yeah, I don't really get that too often.
Right. That's why you need to get those pods.
They smell my shirt and they're like, ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, dude, bro.
Ooh, man, it's the last time I washed that shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Should hang it out the window at least. Anyway, yeah. Oh, Jose wears English laundry. Yeah. That's a good one too.
English laundry.
That's it's a combination of. Why don't they have manly smelling laundry detergent? It's all like, I mean, it's nice smells, but why don't they have like leather smelling? You know, all your clothes smell like leather, or fresh cut grass,
or bacon.
No, you don't want to smell like bacon.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Bacon has a shelf life. The aroma of bacon.
Bacon or barbecue.
I'd rather go bacon, or I'd rather go barbecue or smoke, like hickory smoke or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have that or tobacco smoke without the just secondhand smoke.
Or hops.
Hops, dude, that hops would be a good one.
Yeah.
Just fresh hops or mashed in, whatever, right? Like that aroma.
Oh.
Beef jerky.
Oh yeah, the aroma you get when you first put your malts into that hot water.
That's what I'm saying. The mashing in like that.
Beef jerky's a good one.
Doughing, they call it doughing in, I guess, right? Doughing in, if you're doughing in. Dough.
Beef jerky.
Yeah. Beef jerky in a hot car.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Doritos.
Old Doritos. Cheerios. The smell of Cheerios. Cheerio burps, even better. Kind of hot and spicy, but breakfasty at the same time.
Yeah.
Round and oaty. I like this beer, though. I do like this beer. This is crispy. I want more crispy. That's what I want. The crispy IPA is going to take what the Brute was and how it never really took off as an antithesis to the Hazies. Crispy IPA. That's what we need. That's the new. That's it. And year-round packaged Mexican style.
So, I'm setting up a brew date with New Magnolia.
Brew date?
Brew date. Yes, I'm get to brew my beer at New Magnolia.
What beer?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
I don't know what I want to brew beer. So I want everyone to think about this, and next week I'm gonna make a determination on what style I want to beer.
Can we vote on ingredients? I vote my vote water. Do I win?
Yes, there will be water in this.
I want
Yes,
my name
for
on
sure.
I want my name on the credits.
You're not gonna get your name on the credits.
I said water. That
Not
should be mine.
no.
Jose says brew an IPA.
I'm not gonna brew an IPA.
Okay. Yeah, Jeffrey says it's going to be crispy summer. I think after all this, like, this summer is where things finally really start to. Yeah, people are done.
I want to do a Kolsch.
A lot of beach trips this summer, I think. That's what I'm thinking. A lot of beach trips. Brew a crispy boy. Lager.
What's a crispy boy?
Like a lager, like a pilsner or a.
I don't think I can do a lager.
Why? You can't do it, or
No,
they won't let you.
I don't think they'll let me.
They've already got a really good pilsner. They got that slow pour tap as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got good beers there. New Magnolia's awesome. How'd you finagle your way into getting a brew on their system?
Because I'm me. Duh. People like me, Josh.
I mean, I guess.
People like me. And people like people who brew.
Kolsch is too basic. That's what Jeffrey's saying.
I know. It is basic, but I want to learn how to brew a really good Kolsch. And
I got a book for you.
And I want... So...
I had a good book.
I like to be able to, make the Kolsch.
Have you read the Kolsch book?
Still the spot. No. So...
He took it. It was just sitting on the counter and he just took it.
No.
Philip says he needs to brew a Kolsch again. Kolsch's are great. I got my. If anybody wants some like authentic Stangs,
No, the reason
I got a link for you. Let me know.
because I'd want to get like,
Get a dozen for like
that's
20
one
bucks.
style I want to learn to get down.
Kolsch?
It's the Kolsch, and I think being able to brew it with Sean would be very beneficial to me.
To me, a
It'd be
Kolsch.
good learning experience.
Yeah, when people go all craft beer on Kolsch and like start adding fruit and stuff like that, that's to me that's not even. I'm like, you don't need to do that. Don't go to all that trouble. That's not needed. Just brew the Kolsch. It's not going to be one of those beers where you're like, this changed my life, but you're going to drink a bunch of them, so it actually will change your life.
Mm-hmm.
And
Probably not for the better.
no, for the better. You're going to have so much enjoyment drinking a Kolsch with friends. The one thing we need in this country that we don't have is to go the German approach on the serving of Kolsch.
Uh-huh.
Where you see the glasses up there, right? The
Yeah.
big bunch of the stangs, and they bring them out in the big round thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but they're only like 8 ounces.
That's fine. That's perfect. That's what I'm saying. The serving, because you sit at a big long table with a bunch of people that you really enjoy and you're laughing, and that they don't stop bringing them until you put the coaster on the glass. So it's like they're just going to keep bringing them to
so
you.
it's like a Brazilian steakhouse.
It's like
of
Fogo de
beers.
Chao,
Yeah.
but for Kolsch. That's how they do it. And I mean, it's cool. And the way have you seen the tray that they bring them out on?
No.
Okay, so I forget what it's called, but
I didn't think it was a special type of tray.
it's a special tray. It's round and it's 2-tiered, and so it has slots in it. So it's a double layer, double decker, and so the glasses fit down in the slots, and then it has a handle in the middle, so you can bring out like 2 trays at a time. You set them on the table and set them out and go back, and you just keep coming back. The waitress or waiter just comes bringing them out.
It's funny how the Germans, they serve their beer in like those 10-gallon glass boots, and then right next to it'll be like an 8-ounce little petite glass.
I guess, but I think that's part of it. That's the one thing Americans haven't caught on to, is the pageantry around the beer. We make fantastic beers, but we need some tradition. Like everything's so like, oh, we got to brew a new style. Let's develop a tradition around some stuff, like how they serve Kolsch or how they serve Oktoberfest, like with all those big mugs and everything. The big whatever you call them. What do you call those things?
There's a name for them. I just call them the boots.
Are you talking about the big guy? You're talking about the actual physical boots, right?
No, yeah, the big glass boots that I like to serve there.
Yeah. Now, what's the what are those things called?
Or
Not
like,
a mug. They're
yeah,
called
like the big mugs. You see those girls?
steins. A stein. Steins are cool.
Like you see the girls carrying around like
You hear anybody?
like 12 beers.
Yeah, the
Like,
big
like,
ones.
Like
1 liter steins. That's crazy.
yeah.
Even the English like Libby, like the dimpled pint glasses and stuff. We have IPA glasses, but they're like, honestly, you start throwing out a bunch of IPA glasses at a brewery, and they're gonna get half of those are gonna get broken day one.
Yeah.
They're great home glasses.
No, pints are like, I remember Brock Wagner one time was saying about he loves like pint glasses are like possibly the worst glasses to serve beer in.
Yeah.
But they're practically indestructible.
Yeah. Well, they're shaker pints, right? They came from actually shaking. This is me shaking cocktails. They're
Yeah.
the top side of that, right? And they were never meant to hold beer, but then they were like, yeah, they're stackable, they're easy, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But look at that Hefeweizen glass
thick.
up there. When you put a big Hefeweizen and the big head on top of that, that's awesome. That's presentation. What American beer style has that kind of presentation? Name one.
I can't.
Unless you're drinking an IPA out of an IPA glass at home, which is not, you can't go to the bar and get the IPA glass. It's too brittle. It's a fantastic glass. Everybody should have 6 IPA glasses or more. I need more. I've broken a bunch.
I think
I'm
you're
down to 2.
You're down to 2.
I'm down to 2. They break. And that's what I'm saying. They're flexible, but they will break. So anyway, we need some like specific like type glasses. And like what are the American styles?
Maybe whenever they serve beer in the breweries, you get these glasses and you have to put down a deposit in case you break the glass.
No. I mean like
oh, your beer, here's a $20 deposit. You get it back if you bring your glasses back unbroken.
I'm talking about just the styles and like the American. So one, we don't have that many American styles, right? We got California Common or Steam beer. We've got.
There's lots of American styles.
There's not that many. Not that are true American. Like just we've taken like IPA is not an American style. We took it and made it our own.
It's West Coast IPA.
But that still an IPA is English. That was an English style. We just did a tweak on it. California Common.
We perfected it.
No, we didn't. I mean, it's good, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not our style. California Common, right? Our steam beer,
Yeah.
cream ale.
Well, I mean, as Americans, we got into the game late
Okay, fine. But I'm saying
because we weren't even a country.
but
yet.
we've got
So it's
California.
not really our fault.
I'm not saying anything's our fault. I'm just saying what is the reality and how we can react to it now. We're great at innovation, but we're not great on perfection, and we're not great on like here. We like we're so quick to innovate again. We haven't taken time for the tradition to kick in. So we got California Common, and we got cream ale. What else do we have that's like ours? What are like distinct American styles?
The American IPA.
That's not it. That's an IPA with American
That
hops.
is a BJCP certified style.
Yes, for judging and analytics, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like original style.
It's an American stout.
Again, a stout is a English that we just changed it up.
Okay. Mexican lager.
That's super American. The
Yeah.
Mexican lager is a super American beer.
Yeah. Well,
It's developed in Mexico.
it by Germans via the United States.
Living in Mexico.
That got put into Mexico because of prohibition.
Okay. They were still, but there were Mexican, like original that Mexican drinks and beers and things. Chicha.
Huh?
Chicha.
I don't know what you're talking
Where
about.
they chew up the corn. Actually, that may be like Brazilian, but chicha. Anyway, I'm just saying, we need So we need some like American glasses and like some way to serve it. That's where the Germans have, and even the English, and the Belgians. They've all done it. We're the only ones that don't have like that. This is how you do it. Ours was like Did we develop the shotgun? Is that like the one American innovation of like how to drink and serve a beer? The shotgun. I think that's it. We're sorely lacking.
The funnel?
The funnel and the shotgun and that's about it.
The juggernaut.
What's the juggernaut? Oh, the one we talked about last.
Yes.
So
The one that Jose likes to bring up a whole lot.
yeah,
The juggernaut.
yeah. Well, no. Anyway, my thought is this: to those people out there, like I don't feel like we have a real like because we have the internet and everybody has their own opinion and stuff. It's really hard to get like authorities on topic on subjects now. Like this person is an authority on this. Everybody's like, no, what does he know? That's the first reaction we have now. But what I'm saying, there's people that have been around the craft beer game since the craft beer game started in America, right? Since 1982 or whenever it was when Sierra Nevada Pale Ale came out. You know, that's what I'm looking at. Like they developed the IPA glass, but we don't have like a special IPA glass serving tray, and we don't have like this is how you get IPA because IPAs are like 7-8% sometimes. It's not like a Kolsch where they just bring it out and you're sitting in the sun. I feel like there's something. We need something. Something. Do you not see the need for this? Does it not bother you? Are you not bothered by our lack of tradition?
No.
Maybe at Thistle we can come up with something where we just a long table and everybody can sit around and we can come up with that and some songs. We need some songs.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Or a way to cheers or do something. It doesn't have to be fancy. That's the whole thing. Like Kolsch is not that fancy. It's just that's what they do. It's just kind of like the thing that they did. We're missing that. I mean, we can just use if we can just adopt the Kolsch style of doing stuff. Like if you could go to a place where they do like a Kolsch party, if they would do a fancy lawnmower party or something like that out at like an event, you know, and like tailor the menu around fancy lawnmower, and then they just do it that style. They have the Kolsch glasses and the trays. I'm gonna send you. Listen, I gotta send you a picture of the thing. You're very quiet over there now. You not have an opinion? You think this is stupid, don't you?
I didn't say that. Didn't say that at all.
Well, what's your opinion? I'm just over here ranting.
Yes.
You think it's needed or you think it's stupid?
This kind of reminds me of other conversations I have.
With who?
Not saying.
With me?
No.
Oh, well then who? Well, or it doesn't matter. About what?
Exactly.
You don't even listen? You just check out?
Sometimes I check out, yeah.
So you don't have an opinion on the way beer is served? Something isn't... You should have an opinion. You drink a lot of beer and brew beer and talk about beer.
No, I agree with you. Yes, we need to up our game the way beer is served, for
Okay.
sure. It can't just be served all in like tulips or pints.
Well, even if it's just that though, like something else, right?
No, I think the first brewery or bar that opens up and like actually serves beer in the correct drinking vessels, I think it's going to be a big hit.
I mean,
And people are going to be wowed, but it's just going to take that first person to do it.
Okay, there. Sorry, I sent you a couple of thumbs up. That's not what I meant to say. That's the tray. That's kind of a made one. They made that out of a mash paddle handle, and then but look at that. That's it right there. Put that up on the screen when you get that. The tray, the way they bring it out, is awesome. You put that at the end of the table and just start handing out those beers in stong, whatever. And those little glasses, the ones I got, they're kind of brittle too, but that's okay. They're cheap. They're super cheap. I got a dozen of those for under $20. Anybody let me know.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is cool. Thank you. See, this is the thing. There just needs to be an advocate. And I don't brew beer. I haven't brewed beer in a while. There's a lot of you guys brewing beer. And I'm not going to be all over social media. There's a lot of people all over social media. I'm not going to compete with that. I'm not going to be posting on Instagram every day. But I can talk about stuff and put pictures up when Kennedy's here. Look at that. Look at that. That's an old mash paddle handle, right? That was used in the brewing process. It probably broke because they were moving so much grain.
I mean, you could use that. You could use like an old shovel.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. That's a mash paddle, rake or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. That was in the brewing process, and they took that, they chopped it off, and they made the round thing with the cylinders, two-tiered. So anyway,
so those just keep coming until you put the coaster over the glass.
Yeah, and it's only like 6.8 ounces or something, and so you feel like Andre the Giant. Mm-hmm. Andre the Giant drank 100 beers in a setting, or 150 beers in a setting.
That's
one time.
a legend.
He totally did. Totally did it.
I don't think he drank 150 beers.
100 beers? Wade Boggs did 100 beers.
That's a legend too.
I believe it. He did it sitting on a flat earth.
I don't think he drank 100 beers in one session.
The Wade Boggs one is, I don't know, the timing. That's a lot of beer. But it was like Miller Lite. That's not much alcohol.
I listened to a podcast and they broke down like what you would have had to have done to drink those beers.
It's a lot, I bet.
Yeah. And like then you don't. I mean, after a while, you're drinking 1 or 2 beers and you got to go to the bathroom.
That's true. It's a time thing, right?
100 beers is easily got to be 25 bathroom trips.
What? Maybe, unless you're sweating. I worked security for a. Hold on. This is not a dated word or dated sentence I'm about to say. I worked security at a Jackal concert in Arkansas.
Jackal.
At a racetrack. Yeah.
I remember Jackal.
Yeah. What was that guy? What was the lead singer's name?
I don't know, but that was the only song where they used the chainsaw.
Yeah, they toured with AC/DC. He had a very AC/DC sounding kind of scream to him.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't know.
I could see his face. Really, really cool dude. Like super nice. Anyway, they did the tour where they went around on the flatbed truck and performed live more than anybody, like in a month span or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they were cool. But anyway, I worked security for one of their concert at a racetrack in Arkansas. And it was the summer. It was outside, obviously. I sweated so much, and all they had was like Miller Lite for you to, refuel. And I never was even close to a buzz. I was sweating so much. So if you're in the right conditions, you could drink a whole bunch of beer.
He was on an airplane though.
Who? Wade
Boggs.
Boggs. Not the whole time.
Yes.
Lumberjacker. Yes.
But he flew from like New York to California.
Well, they have bathrooms there. But he was on a bus part of the time, and I think
he wasn't sweating on an airplane.
But he had played, and I think he got taken out, and he started drinking as soon as he got taken out of the ball game, if memory serves.
I mean, yeah, this podcast, and they broke it down. It was like nuts. Like he would have had to just drink a 12-pack on the way to the airport, and then like another 12-pack just getting on the plane, and like drank like 50 beers on the plane.
Here, this.
I mean, you would have to average like a beer every 5 minutes, something like that.
I mean, I've chugged a 6-pack.
Every beer.
I've chugged a 6-pack in a minute or so through a funnel.
Yeah.
But that's an apparatus aided chug. And I didn't turn around and just start drinking beer again. Actually, I may have. But I just sent you another picture just to put things into perspective. It's the picture of Andre the Giant holding the can of
Yeah,
beer.
I know. The can looks like a thimble.
It looks like one of those, what are those, the little 4-ounce, like, Ozarka sparkling water? It's even shorter than that, though. You know, the sparkling water cans.
Yeah.
But that guy, the guy holding that beer could drink 100 of those just by, that seems very believable to me. Throw that up there. That seems very believable to me. Look at that.
I know, that almost seems photoshopped. I know it's not, but I'm saying it almost seems
Look
photoshopped.
at that watch. That gold watch. That's fantastic. That's so 80s right there. That's like 82 or 3.
Oh,
right
that hand, man. Oof.
That in that documentary, when Ric Flair was talking about why the ladies loved Andre so much, he just started giggling. He's like, I don't know, but I know he wore like a size 24 ring. Maybe that had something to do. So anyway,
there's a lot of Andre to go around.
Exactly. He's
a lot.
He seemed like such a good dude too. Andre Rusimov. I wish he could have been on this show. That'd been sweet.
Where would we put him?
We'd go find a place. We could do it outside if we needed to. We'd build it. You know what we'd do? We'd get the Adirondack from Lone Pint.
Oh yeah,
that'd be perfect Andre size.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lone Pint, they've had some. They had busted pipes and stuff. So I wonder what the latest update there.
Everyone had busted pipes.
No, Jeffrey, you can't compare him to a normal person. I agree, but I'm saying the legend of Andre doing 100 beers or 150 beers in a setting, if it's over the course of a few hours, that to me that seems very doable. That's all. That's my point with that picture right there. It seems very doable. Right? Am I the only one that thinks that? Do you still say that he couldn't do 100 beers in a setting?
Andre?
Yeah.
He could probably do 100 beers.
Yeah.
But that would be like us doing like 50 beers in a setting, which is doable.
I think between the size of his liver was probably more than double the size of our livers. And the enzyme, he's probably got more than 5 times the enzymes in his stomach to handle alcohol. Because digestion of alcohol starts in your stomach. When you start averaging all that out, one beer is not the equivalent to half a beer to us. I think it's more like a quarter. I don't have any math or anything to back that up, but that's just my thought. I totally think it's doable. You know, alcohol gets broken down. Look at me. There's a flashback to the past. J.J. Watt. He's a Cardinal. Anyway, so maybe we can talk Mary into getting some of those. Like maybe we can build some trays. The Kolsch tray. Maybe we can do like a Kolsch party. Open up the doors. Put all the tables together. Right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, once we're, numbers are down for COVID. I hate COVID. Stupid. What a stupid virus. So stupid. Hate it.
It's dumb and stupid.
I hate it. Stupid virus.
I think we need a wrap.
All right, fine.
I want to go. I need to go home.
Get some Kolsch?
Yes, I need to get Kolsch.
Okay. All right.
I got to go back to work tomorrow.
I got to go to work tonight.
Oh.
Trumped you. Boom. Didn't win the Cyndi Lauper one, but yeah, we do need breaks, don't we, Philip?
I got to talk to people.
Do you?
Tomorrow? Yeah.
Oh. That stinks.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Well, we'll wrap there. Everybody, thanks for being a part of the show today. Philip and Jeffrey and Jose and all Jules and all the people that were on. You know who you are. I was going to let you read my Kolsch book. If I gave you that Kolsch book, would you read it?
No.
Well, I don't have it anyway. Chad Pilbeam still has it.
Oh, you've lost it.
He hadn't moved yet, has he?
I think he has.
No, he hasn't. He would have told me.
Would he?
No, maybe not.
I don't think so.
I'm going to look on his Facebook.
He took it.
I'll just order another one.
It's gone.
I think I got it signed.
He steals your books.
He still lives. According to his Facebook, he still lives in Cyprus.
He stole your book. He steals Philip's ideas.
Well, what did he take from Philip?
Sorry, Philip.
What did he take?
I probably shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
Say it. You already brought it up now.
Mm-mm.
You already brought it up.
New Beer Wednesdays.
New Beers Wednesdays.
New Beer Wednesdays.
That's who does that? So he does that like on a stream or something? That seems like kind of a vague idea. Like you could do a. You should just go like New Beer Tuesdays, and you beat him. That's like going to 7 minute.
I mean, he
abs.
could have done that, but he didn't.
Well, it's like going to. You could just go to. Well, it doesn't. I'm just saying, Philip could trump him with like 7 minute abs. You know what I'm saying? Like just do 7 minute abs. The equivalent. Anyway,
He gives him credit.
there you go. All right. Well, that's fine. That's all you need, right? Because what I mean, Philip, what were you going to start a show and do it? Were you going to start streaming on your Facebook page? I mean, that's cool. You should go Tuesdays. Newer beer Tuesdays.
But what if it was his first idea was, his original idea was New Beer Wednesday?
But the reality is, it got jumped on and capitalized on. That's called capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
So jump on Tuesdays with newer beer, like the newest beer. Newest beers Tuesday. Newer than any other new beers. Newest. That's what I would do. I mean, I'm not. All right, let's wrap. Thanks to everybody for being part of the show. Congratulations to J.J. Watt for your new big contract. I hope everything goes well out there in Arizona.
Congratulations, Sydney and Ben.
Yeah, congrats to Sydney and Ben. Getting married is awesome. Being married is even better. So congratulations.
So they say.
Here's to a lifetime of happy memories and good times. And we'll see y'all on Friday at Thistle, not Kennedy, because I don't know what he's going to do. But I'll be there. Bye, everybody. Bye.
The preceding has been a presentation of Stewed Productions.